Hey, I'm finally here recording, and if you're wondering why the score is as it is, well, there were two streams before this video, or there should have been. I don't know what's going to happen as I upload this, but we'll see as I get into the Dota 2 Curious Birthmark character-exclusive random item Haru, and if things happen before the update, then, well, I guess I'll try to do a thing. I'm just going to leave things vague because, yeah, I have some stuff planned, but Curious Birthmark Itho 2, whether that comes before or after update 1.0, we'll see. Second strength in the middle, sandwiched, dexterity, knowledge, and maybe light? But since we're Haru, we're gonna do a thing. So, illegal then we go, and, yeah, fists. But, in any case, well, I mean, I sometimes do, still do the, hardware store, but I have to be taking a gamble at that point. The gamble being I need mysteries that I have a chance of getting away, reaching the end with lower doom, as we get to Vigil, Arms, Flood, Bulletin, and Sailors, and this is not one of those runs, because we have Flood, but we also have Vigil, and Bulletin. So, yeah, we're just going to go with Fists. There was a while ago that I said I didn't want to do this, but either way is not bad because it depends on the strat you're using anyways, from what I've played with off recording. But on recording, even if just by a little bit, whether it's theoretically true or not, I've just recently been using non-weapon Haru more often. I still don't like it to some extent, but it's more stable Doom-wise, which is more of what I'm worried against. Funny enough, Haru helps. I should have... No, I'm not going to smoke a cigarette yet. I'll do this first. Then I can smoke a cigarette. But for Haru, I don't mind it as much because when you smoke cigarettes, you heal reason. So theoretically, I have a teeny bit more reason to work with when I'm playing as Haru, which I guess is why I feel more comfortable. Flood, Vigil, right? Hospital, Seaside. Well, I just happened to get the two, well, unless we had Ward, but we don't have Ward. So, Ward, oh my goodness, why do I say Word when I say Ward? Anywho, we're gonna set things to the mansion because high threat level. And hopefully that makes a difference, because sometimes I feel it doesn't, but also sometimes I think it's just me going through a high threat level. Anywho. But yeah, weapon Haru, no weapon Haru. I've warmed up to it more, but I still would prefer a weapon, which is why I'm holding this brick in Haru's hands. Not that it would be the most helpful, because we are on a Thotu, which means we're taking a big amount of damage. And because punches are active... When did I start? Was it on Harbinger? No, it must have been sometime after Harbinger when I started playing around with... or just realizing that I needed more Doom. It was something. I don't know what it was specifically, but anywho. We might be losing a lot of reason here. That's kind of fine, because I still have cigarettes to burn. It's just... And I know it's only one... +1 reason. But I don't also want... I don't want to run away either, so... Although, you know, what would be great? It would be great to hit 80% as if they're 80%, and not as if they're 50%. But I have to do this now, because I need to at least... You know, the chance of me missing both... Well, at least it's hallucinations and not flashbacks, but I'm shaking my head in real life. But, I mean, if I get 6 flashbacks, that would be the ultimate, wouldn't it? We do have one hospital investigation, but still, if I'm gonna take Vigil soon, I would still rather set the police patrols to the mansion. And I do have 4 funds now. We're not... Well, did it cost... I thought it cost 4. I'm about to find out. Oh, it cost 3. Never mind. So, cigarettes just happen to be very good in this run, but... Could have been 5, and it could have been a lot worse. That is very interesting, though. Well, when I found out that the funds could fluctuate, high or... greater or... Yeah, I forget what I'm saying. I'm just going crazy. Also, I'm a bit flustered because I'm doing a lot of things at the moment, and a lot of things going through my brain as I'm trying to also think. I have 13 stamina. I might as well just roll the dice, although I did miss one. There's a chance I was going to miss one, but a good chance I was going to miss one. What is that, about 42-ish%? I'm just doing a big estimation, but, you know. Yeah, and it just needs to be in my inventory, and 32, well, actually, that's not true. Vigil and Bulletin. And I think Bulletin is actually 10 if you visit the forest twice, but I think it's worth it. Because otherwise, I mean, I could try to punch this phone, but I've already done the forest thing. I might as well just do it. So, away I go. And if everything goes right, I should still survive. It's just my doom's going to be looking very tight. So in a weird reverse fluctuation of things, on Harbinger, yes, I do need to be careful about getting a weapon because that increases my doom by a lot, but at the same time, if I focus on cigarettes, it increases a lot less, but it's still a lot of doom. But anywho, we're here now. Vigil with 11 stamina, 10 reason. Why not, right? And we'll move on. And this is our occasional reminder as I get 4 plus 4 doom, that your success rate on Harbinger for a more competent player should be near, at minimum, 70-75%, but I'm me, so hey. We do have a strength check sandwiched by second encounters, and I think my second encounter was something before this mystery. Why did I just forget? This isn't exactly cheating since I do this, so it should be the infested girl, right? Because I was fighting something else that I hit 50-50 on 80% on the first turn. But, you know, funny enough, as I get a funny mask, that actually hitting 3 out of 4 turns that 50% into 75%. Closer to the theoretical probability, but, you know, I can prep attack with this. Do I want to? Yeah, I want to. Even though this is a bit slower and a bit less accurate, I can still prep attack, so I don't really mind it as much. And because I'm missing Doom, we're gonna do that. And also, yeah, so it looks like the threat level is working correctly. What I mean by that is, lowering the threat level from high to low does prevent me from... Oop, I didn't do a thing, did I? Well, it's too late now. I guess I am just taking Doom. We do have Flood, which I will be taking next, because otherwise I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. But, yeah, I guess my Doom is just going to shoot up through the roof. Yeah, I can't do this because of the thing. We do have enough cigarettes, and immediately get into an actual mansion investigation, which I also one-shot with the power of nicotine rush and cigarettes, technically. Ithot 2 and core strength, which means I can one-shot all of these things. So I get a lot of experience, but my Doom does continue to increase. So, funny enough, I ended up in a better spot HP-wise than I was before, but... did I have dexterity? Either way, I'm still going to increase strength for the purpose of bracing more comfortably. I do have dexterity, so it could have done me some good to heal, or to increase my dexterity, but I didn't do that. And my max reason is at 12, so I should have taken 5. That said, I would rather fight Flood still than Arms Mystery 4. So, for all intents and purposes, I should have done Vigil later, although having this meat cleaver with me right now is doing a heck of a lot of work. Let's actually brace here once. Yeah, and with the power of Nicotine Rush, I get a heck of a good turn doing this. And then I should be able to do this. Prep, attack, prep strong. And, yeah. I still like using weapon. Although these weapons are given to me for free, but you get the point. I don't like using kicks, is that if that wasn't already apparent enough. I will use them if they're... if I feel very comfortable in using them, like obviously I have Blood Moon on top of a 60 power encounter. Why is that not... Usually the events on the right are the non-roll decision, but I made a mistake. This is actually an encounter I normally hate, but because we're Haru, we can do things like this. And we should be okay here, just checking to make sure. Although I think I get out, yeah, I get 16 on a normal enemy, but I don't want to use up any more Doom, so let's just rest till the end and top ourselves off on stamina at least before we escape from the village. So, all things considered though, I'm still going to throw this brick, but I do want to brace because Ithot 2 is returning this boss's damage to 3 reason, even though I have the Theologist. So, We're gonna do this and lose probably 3 or 4 more reason. Unless I want to go insane. And no, I think I can do next turn. I think next turn is a one. Is the kill turn. So we should be fine. And yeah, that's why. Well, that's not why. This is not why Haru is my main, but I do like Haru now. Again, disclaimer with a small little asterisk. He was buffed like 89 times, so he had to be buffed to at least bare minimum be an average character, although, you know. Anywho, you know what? Let's just go full throttle on strength and try to roll strength and see what happens when I roll on strength. As we take stamina hits and move on. I do want to rush this though, because I don't want to accidentally use up too much Doom and die from Doom somehow, although my stamina is slowly dwindling. I want to tree. I don't know if I should. That was a fair strength check, but better than having 6 or 5 strength and somehow failing. That said, heal reason, thank you. And unfortunately, well, I could still rest. Yeah, I'm gonna rest. And even if we're on timeline B, we should still come out fine. I think this is doing like 4 or 5 damage. I can't remember. Get close to the door. Go in, and we are on timeline A, thankfully enough. So my real life luck check, at least passing the real life roll. But is there anything else? The cure statuette, but we can. I should just carry it now. As we enter sailors, because if nothing else, I think you can't throw that away. But I'll throw the handcuffs away if need be, and the old coin. But we'll see. Because we might as well wait here. I am on seaside, so I could switch the... Yeah, I should actually switch the police patrols to the seaside. That will make the mansion more painful, but I need to keep my Doom low. I also have yet to use the monument, which I should do now, and hope it asks for reason, which it didn't, but we'll use it once, and hopefully not pay for it by dying to stamina. But we'll see. Store this. Are there a lot of knowledge checks in the seaside? Why can't I remember this? With vanilla events, obviously, but that drench is gonna hurt. Oh, that's right. We are in the seaside, so hopefully I don't get drenched too much. What's my thing now? 99, so... Actually, that did hurt me somewhat, but... let's do this, because now I have things I can throw away. The cigarette case I theoretically don't need anymore. And I can break the old coin to break the old coin. And let's start doing a thing. So, I might as well do this just to be completely safe. No reason not to take this risk here. And I shall leave in a moment. So, we throw broken bottles and hope for the best. I don't think branches are bugged here. I guess I'll just see. That way I can kind of react to whether or not it is or not, but I think it's just the dullness that has this funny little item problem. And I'm going to keep talking about it because it did actually affect me very heavily in a run. I'm not going to say it affected the challenge as a whole because obviously if I were a better player, this challenge would have been done by like episode 20, 30 tops. But that's not what happened. So yeah, let's just fill up on ammo, or at least enough to fill up my inventory once, because I shouldn't need that much, but we'll play it safe and sit here for a moment. So, but yeah, as I have a lot of stuff to do in real life as well, so hopefully I get everything done. And even at the end of this week, I have a few things I need to do as well. So as much as I want to stream continuously, I can't when 1.0 comes out. But I'll go for as long as possible, and then I might stop every now and then because I need to stop every now and then. Because if nothing else, if I'm not streaming or recording a video, I'm planning videos that I want to do for 1.0. And that should get you pretty much caught up to a lot of what I was talking about during the streams. But anywho, we'll sever this ghost with the power of a meat cleaver and move on with life. So we throw these 2 things away. We get nothing from it, but better to be safe as we move on. And we should be okay no matter what. Even if we get both Doom checks, unless my Doom increases by like 8%, we should be fine. I even get bonus experience from doing the side quest. Not that I needed it, but it's nice. We don't have Bath, so we should be able to just move on. And I completely forgot what the other, what the second encounter was, but if the game could not bug in the UI for a moment, that's a weird, not weird bug, but it's a graphical bug I find interesting. Because that means... Now, I don't know what it means in this specific game engine, but how I envision it is that... I'm just making sure I don't die here, by the way. What I imagine is that, you know, there are two... How best to say it? There are two images stacked on top of each other, and each image has clickable UI. And so they must both be active, so when you click on something, it clicks on both, if that makes any sense. Like how you would, like, if you were to tap... I forgot which one. I don't think it was the Gigolo, right? Was it the Gigolo? I think it was the Gigolo. No, it wasn't. Let me actually get this second mystery check right first before I do anything else. Bulletin into Vigil. I did, oddly enough. But yeah, it would be like taking the sharp point of a pen or a pencil, or anything really, a needle, and poking it, and if each, like, screen is like a piece of paper, you stack two pieces of paper, and you poke it, and you make an indent on both pieces of paper. Something like that. If I were to try to explain it to someone who is not as familiar with, you know, I guess just game development in general. Anywho, let's move on. Actually, let me restart the game really quickly because I had cigarettes and I don't want anything weird to happen. Not that anything weird would have happened, but anywho. So my score didn't update. I just survived, but let's get into our next run as soon as possible as we do Cthulhu, Curious Birthmark again, all perks this time, and another random item run on Jury. So... all perks Jury could be very good, but it's a grab bag anyway. Although I would say it's normally better because Jury's perks are nothing to really be happy about. So Strength, Charisma, Knowledge, Taxi-san, Second Encounter, not necessarily in that order, but pretty much every stat check if we have the 6th floor. And yeah, I think we just move on. So, ever since the checkbook got pretty much buffed, I think I've been liking the checkbook more. Although that's just me personally, and it really it doesn't really hurt Jury as much, but it can mean the difference between a level or not a level up. And on an all perks run, I may want to do that. However, I still want a weapon. So Ward, Footage, Bulletin, Botanist, Sailors. We'll do Bulletin first. Footage would also be a good one, just because of the possible number of investigations, but because I know Bulletin is a big number of investigations, yeah. So let's do this. This is going to be a lot of horror progress, but I want something, I guess Carpenter Hammer, and let's hope we level up, at least twice. On an all perks run, this is kind of bad, but I'll do what I do. We'll use up funds here and move on. And since I'm taking two very long mysteries, theoretically I might be earning less experience, although if I manage to pass a lot of checks that give me experience, the event didn't let me finish, things could be good, but we'll see. So, for Jury though, she is to me a bit more RNG. The checkbook has made her more stable in my opinion, but... What are my max threat level locations? Oh, it is the village. I have to actually do this. And let's do the forest while we're here. But the RNG part is, again, if you succeed in a lot of events and get experience for them, then theoretically you'll level up a lot more with Jury. But if the game doesn't want me to pass checks that give me experience... That said, if I remembered events, that would help as well, but that also means I should be taking fights here and there, so that would help as well. But here we are. And yeah, and because Jury is how she is, 14, well, 8. Stock-chan is really 14 experience. Are you serious right now? Anywho. Some encounters are harder, quote-unquote, harder in general, and give you 8, but... again, what I wanted to say is 8 experience is a lot to Jury because obviously she levels up in 50 instead of 100. Do I want to do this? If I get mind wipe, thankfully I didn't. Actually, that's good. I smacked my lips, but that's actually better than nothing. But unfortunately, we're gonna take reason here because I can't take that one, even if I wanted to, unless it was about to give me good allies. But normally that's not the case. So yeah. Please tell me I did the side event. By the way, I didn't check. Hopefully I did. Okay, we did. And let's just get this and get out. And let's level up once. Give me something good. Well, theoretically discipline. We have Ward. We could run into the Dull Nurse. Do I want to gamble on that? I don't. Let's see. So, I think this is gonna be because I think you can actually, unless that was patched. I forgot when it was patched, but I know that you could old coin away the jury's quote-unquote passive because theoretically it's classified as a curse, but we won't do that because theoretically you're not supposed to be able to do that. But into footage I go, and we could just get caught by the horror. At least I get to level 3, but I would like to hit level 4 to at least put my strength to 8, theoretically. We will be visiting the mansion twice, but here's hoping. We need to do this because even 1% doom can mean a lot. And let's visit the mansion twice. Let me make sure to visit the mansion twice. Yeah, we will level up to 3. The question is if we'll hit 4. We could if we reach the end of this mystery without increasing doom anymore, but we'll see about that. We could actually, but I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary here once, just to see if I hit at least 2 of these. And if we do that, then we should be perfectly fine. I had a really, really low chance, but I'll take it. Let's take a look at that shovel just in case. I don't actually need the checkbook, so we'll store that. 7. I think it did 6 normally, right? But its speed is still so abysmal that, it's normally not worth it. I mean, I can give it a shot. I don't think I want to, though. So, yeah, I'm just gonna sell it right now. I could have thrown it, but we'll see. Let's level up now before anything really weird happens. Running shoes on Katarufu? I'm thinking. Yeah, probably, because there are enemies I might want to run away from, so I'll actually take that in ward anyway, at least. But if there's anything else, I would. Nice 11 roll on luck. Yeah, and we'll see. So, I'm gonna get really close to leveling up. Let's see. Experience, but Doom, though. And now we really need to get out of this forest. Let's store the old... Well, actually, I should just pop the sewing kit. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop the sewing kit. And move on. And hopefully we get out soon. I would like to level up. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, because Katarufu also triggers horror progress. From what I see there, but... are we gonna get to level up? Ooh. I guess we're gonna find out. I 2-turn this encounter regardless, so I might as well just take the guaranteed 2-turn. Never mind, it could have been a 1-turn, but... Oh, what a time to get mind wipe, man! Alright, well... Let's do that and move on, and... Nope, no level 4. That's gonna hurt a bit, but... We have to deal with it now, and now I'm just increasing my Doom a whole heck of a lot, but... Hey... my Doom is also quite high, but there's nothing I can do about that either. And yeah, I was stuck in this forest for the whole time, so good thing I did the mansion stuff. But anywho, let's move on. Road's closed. Is that gonna affect me? I know I have ward, so it might, but depending on my 2 mysteries. Botanist sailors. Yeah, botanist is gonna be a heck of a thing. I have to take ward now, though, just in case I want to fight this thing here. And we'll move on. It's more Doom. And Jury is more efficient with Doom anyway. Well, now I should have taken Improvise, but I didn't know I was going to run into this, so... let's store everything useful first. We'll drink this bottle of water. We'll also store this branch and start doing the thing. So, but really, all I'm really worried about is Doom right now, so hopefully I don't die to Doom. That will depend on my time in, because Botanist is going to be at Doom increase on top of a Doom increase due to roads closed and Shiro-san shenanigans. And Sailors is just going to be Sailors, but I think it's Sailors, right? Why am I going crazy? Anywho. Let us find out. So, we throw broken bottles, branches we don't throw in fear of inventory bugs, which is going to matter a bit here because, yeah, this run is can look somewhat close. Although if the monument just goes crazy and decides to ask for funds, cool. If it doesn't, we're in for some pain. So, I should have all the branches and broken bottles that I need in about 5 turns, so, we'll sit here for a couple more because might as well play it safe, right? So, yeah. That being said, this is a reminder to myself as I yawn for a moment, that I should, when I'm against the Burning Man, I should leave an inventory spot open so I can, get the corpse dust, but anywho. So the funny thing here is, ooh, actually I need to get rid of one of these. Unfortunately we got Kuturufu again. So because, yeah, I need to pick up the Curious Package. I think I still have time, so I'm gonna do this first. Never mind, I died, and, I don't think there's any... I didn't have a spell, did I? No, I didn't, so I literally just died to RNG. So, I didn't even get to scream to end the video, but that's going to be a flat end to my 4 score. And I'll see you later. Bye.